Coming up on this episode of Game Nights, we are back battling that pesky Venomfang, the dragon who has us in his lair. We've vanquished the cultists, and now we confront the beast himself. Stick around, it is an action-packed episode of Game Nights, and it's going to start for you right now. This is Game Nights, episode number 29, recorded August 10th, 2016. The Lost Mines of Phandelver, chapter 29. Hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of Game Nights, the show that plays Dungeons & Dragons on the internet for you. I'm Sean Jennings, joined as always by Dungeon Master Matt and my fellow Intrepid Travelers, Colby and Dan, and we are back this week with pesky Venomfang, the green dragon, who just won't let us go. Last week, we dispatched with a group of weird, creepy dragon cultists, some of whom died, some of whom escaped, and one of whom just fell down some stairs. We went ahead and completed that part of the mission, but now, tonight, we are ready to confront Venomfang. Warning, doesn't go super well. Stick around, because we're going to begin the adventure for you right now.
You have won your encounter with the
Yay.
cultists.
Now, there is one thing I want to do, because if I remember correctly, because I listened to the last episode, the cult leader had a vial of something around his neck, and I don't remember what it was.
Very observant.
Well,
would you like to go over and investigate?
I would love nothing more than to do exactly that. Should I roll?
No, you don't have to.
All right.
He's dead.
Yeah,
He's dead body.
right. No, I'm going to go up and investigate. I want it. Give me.
You can walk up and go grab it.
All right, I walk up and I grab
Sean
it.
walks up to the body. He crouches down next to it. He reaches out his hand, and just before grabbing the vial, boom! The dragon's paw lands.
Brushes Sean.
Yeah.
One moment there, please. I thank you very much, adventurers, for ridding me of those horrible fiends. But this vial, shall we say, will be your parting gift. I will award you this vial once you bring me the head of my vile, evil cousin, Norm Fong.
Norm?
Could you spell
Norm
that?
Fong. No.
When he comes to the Dragon Bar, does everyone shout Norm?
Norm Fong. Yes, bring me her head, and we will give you this vial.
Sean, you should ask what is this vial that makes it such a good reward?
What is this vial that makes it such a good reward?
Why don't you tell me? Seemed that you were in such a hurry to get it from the...
It's rude to answer somebody's question with another question, and I'd appreciate it if you were just straight with me, buddy, because I've been straight with you.
He always told me that the Dragonborn were rude.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Check your tood at the door.
Argument I heard this morning.
I don't need your sass. What's in the vial? It's pretty
well, if you
straightforward.
must know, some say it is the potion to eternal life. Others say it is a potion that will give you infinite strength. Others say it is merely fallacy, that this potion exists only in the imagination of men. But enough about this potion, for it will be one of many treasures, should you help me defend this realm from the evildoers. Isn't that what you all do? Defend the realm from evildoers? You, the last of your tribe, with your ideal of honor.
Just looking at my thing. Well,
Or is it
I
you,
nod.
the noble dragonborn, wishing to go out and make a good name for all dragonborn and your tribe everywhere? Or you, the devilish rogue elf who espouses honor equally as much as the other one over there? Is this not a quest worthy of you noble, heroic adventurers? I only ask.
All right.
I
Could you-
only ask you to do me this one small favor.
Could you lay
And
it
in
on any
turn-
thicker? Jeez.
The wealth, all of the could be yours.
All right. So,
All of
is
it?
there anything else you
Whoa.
can tell us about this? Your cousin here, like important
Yes.
details, like where
Yes,
we
there's
might
much
find
to
her.
tell you.
Okay.
I would love to tell you more. Yes, please come with me. Join me over here by my stone column. I will tell you everything you know.
Okay.
The dragon slithers quickly over to his stone column.
Okay, we follow, I guess.
Yeah.
You follow him to the stone column?
Sure.
Great, okay. Here, I will draw you a map. But please, first, you must take off your armor. You see, and I'm being completely serious here, you guys. I'm being completely serious. You need to take off your armor because it is an ancient draconic ritual. So when you are in the realm and in the presence of a dragon, and you have just slain the blood of the enemy, you must ritualistically wash the armor
All right.
in a special pool of water.
Guys, do you hear that
so
in the
I'm gonna do it.
distance? Do you hear that noise? Bullshit.
Alright. I'm gonna do an insight check, knowing what
Yeah.
I know about dragons, to see if I know anything about this. 15.
Your knowledge of dragons, you recall hearing something about the sacredness of dragon lairs and dragon institutions, but you,
Alright.
you don't quite recall fully what that was.
Well, Sean, I guess we'll follow your lead.
Oh,
Are you gonna-
thanks, guys. You know how good I am at making decisions that you put it in my hands. Wow, consider me
Yeah.
honored.
You're gonna drop
Please,
Trow or not?
there's no reason to mistrust me. I have explained to you that I am quite done with eating adventurers.
So-
Those days are far behind me. I would very gladly like to see you walk out of here with this vial containing a flying potion that will make all of you fly.
So the way I see it, there are really three options, okay? We either just run and leave, or try to. We go along with this incredibly suspicious plan, or rather than go and kill a dragon in a different tower, we just kill this dragon in this tower and just take the shit anyway. Now would probably be the time to make that decision.
Okay. But let me okay, I'm gonna do another. I don't know if it's gonna be survival or insight. I'm sizing up this dragon. How powerful do I think this dragon is? So that's what I'm gonna do. 13.
It's a really big dragon. He's really,
Really
really big. He's an enormous dragon.
Yeah, if its eyes are bigger than us, I don't think some level 3 adventurers, or whatever the hell we are, going to be able to kill this thing.
Yeah, but that's a lot of eye to
The
stab.
scream
I mean,
alone
you won't
was enough
miss.
to put out the candle on Colby's lantern.
Wow.
Right. And even if we stab, so we blind it, it could accidentally kill us so easily just by flopping around.
So
I don't think that's an option. I think our only options are run or take our armor off. And I don't know how far running is going to get us. I think our only option is, again, to take the armor off. Because, that case, he might be telling the truth. The other case, he will probably be able to catch us and kill us. It can probably get out of this lair pretty easily. Green dragons are also very good at finding people, as we know, because he's been tracking us this whole goddamn time.
Right.
all right,
So
Let's
That's
get naked.
a very good argument. All right, so
I
I
whip my pants off like those breakaway pants.
you got it.
Okay, so you guys take off all your armor. Oh, excellent. Okay. All right. I'll draw you guys the map, but please, you can't tell anyone about this location.
Okay.
Why would
Promise
I
me. You'll never tell another soul about this tower or my existence.
Sure.
Oh, your existence. Sure.
We promise.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, yes, and one more thing, adventurers. Thank you so much for bringing me my meal. The dragon attacks you guys. You have to roll for initiative. You have no armor. Why would you do? Why would you take the
You should
armor
have listened
off?
to the bullshit alarm.
Dragon. He had that creepy voice and everything. You guys roll for it. Roll for.
I blame Obama. All right. Yes, let's roll. Hang on. Let me get a new yellow note off my notepad here. Okay. And dragon. All right. So what does everybody roll? I roll a 13.
I also rolled a 13.
Dragon rolled a 15. Venom Fang rolled a 15.
13.
Okay. Seriously? We all rolled a 13?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Well.
Let's just re-roll. Can everyone please? I
That's a sign of good luck, you guys.
try to break. All right. I rolled a 7.
I
got an
have
11.
one strider. I can run really fast. Now I got a 7.
All right. We won't re-roll. All right. So it's going to be the dragon, Colby, and due to alphabeticalness, Dan, then me.
Dragon had to be first.
All
Of
right.
course, the dragon is first.
Doesn't
All right.
matter.
It's true.
Mr. Dragon, you're up.
You fools! Venom Fang climbs to the top of his perch.
Oh wait, what does it
That's
mean
just
to
it.
have armor? Like,
What?
I don't even know how that changes my thing. I've
That's
never
it.
as
So if you don't have armor, if you're not wearing armor. Now the armor is, you notice that the dragon did not take the armor away from you. It's still within your grasp. So if you want to go put it back on, you would have to use a turn to get to the armor, and then you'd have to use another turn to put it back on. So it's gonna you'd be wasting 2 turns. Or not waste, you would be using up 2 turns to put the armor back on. If you want to continue the fight without armor, it is a penalty on, I think, your hit point. I mean, your armor class.
Yeah, it is. I'm
It'll
trying
be-
to look up how much.
The other thing we can do is just run. I can run really fast.
Oh, thanks. So Dan will be good. But then we have to leave our armor here.
We have so much money.
We have to get to somewhere where we can buy armor without dying. Could we call on the eggplant guy for help?
Ooh,
We just
that's
like
a
smash
creative
an
idea.
eggplant on the ground.
Or guardian angel.
That's a good idea, Colby.
Wait, so is the dragon doing anything? Isn't he's first?
He climbed to
right?
the top of his perch.
Oh, that was his
Oh,
turn.
that was
That's
his turn.
All right, well, then it would be Colby's turn.
You said so, Matt. You said it's 1 turn to grab my armor.
Yeah. 1 turn to get to the armor, and then 1 turn to grab it. Because you have to turn and like physically move over to the armor, and then you have to put it on. So it would be 2 turns.
Let's see.
Colby, if you have some way of summoning that eggplant wizard, like I like, it's such a big dragon. That's all. Like we're not gonna shoot arrows at it until it dies. Like that's just not gonna happen.
What if we could get it right in the eyeball?
I still don't think
I'd
that'll
like
matter.
to see you try.
Try.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like you could just kill us on accident.
That's exactly what I was saying. Or could we? Okay. Is there any other leverage we have over this dragon? Anything we know from the dragon cultists?
All I had was that.
Do we know if there are more of those dragon cultists?
If there are more dragon cultists,
Yeah, was that like a fringe group, or is this like an established thing? Because he was talking to us about how he wanted to use the dragon to take over the world. That implies that there's more of these people.
Probably, but how are you going to get to them?
I don't need to get to them. we might be able to say, now hold on, we have some information that you might want to know.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Make
So-
it quick. I am getting very hungry.
Yeah, sure you are. So those dragon cultists that we so handily dispatched for you, they told us some information that we were not going to. Well, how should I say this? They told us some information that I think would make you would be very interested to know, and the rest of your brethren as well. All we ask is that we pick up our armor and we walk away from here. You get the information. And there's plenty of nice bodies here for you to eat.
Unfortunately for you, I can't eat information.
But you can eat these dead bodies.
I
These
can
cultists
eat
are delicious.
these 3
Shit's
live
fresh.
bodies.
And the dude who fell down the stairs.
Seared.
It's
and
Yeah.
that's
He's
like
probably just paralyzed like Sean was.
Yeah, he'd be super fresh.
I prefer fresh meat.
Right.
As for the dragon cultists, they were all fools. The mere thought of worshipping me as a god, how putrid. For I am far superior to that. I am the greatest of the dragons.
Okay.
all right. Well,
So,
Alright.
worth it, try.
So, one quick thing I will note is that I did look it up in case you were curious. Without your armor class is 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh, nice.
So,
What am I wearing
Oh, that's
armor
not too
for?
bad.
then?
Yeah.
I was going to say,
yeah, armor doesn't
You only
add a
dropped-
ton.
you dropped one. You dropped one armor class number.
Well, I dropped
Uh,
2. No, I dropped 4. I went from 16 to a 12.
I went
Yeah,
from
I guess-
14 to 13.
No. It's because
Yeah,
I was really
it's
good.
not dexterity. Dan looks like he's at 14
But-
also.
I have a ring of protection which has +1 AC. Did I take my ring off?
No. Only
Yes.
only the body armor.
He
you're
missed
wearing.
it, sucker.
Alright. Alright, well then, I guess we're not as... Well... I still... Colby, if you can think of it, like, again, I maintain that with your turn, if there's anything you could do if you could think of anything besides shooting him in the eye,
Oh gosh.
Do we not have any spell? Do we know what dragons' weaknesses are? Dan, you're the dragon expert. What's their biggest weakness?
Well, so
walked
here's
right
the
into
thing.
this one.
I mean, there was the thing with the light at the beginning.
What thing? Oh, good point.
Like when I lit the candle, and he freaked out. I don't know what else to do with that, unfortunately.
So... this is too bad. We should, if only we knew more about the Dragon Cultist plan, we could have said something more credible than just what they told us.
We really boned this one. In our long-standing tradition of making mistakes.
So here's things I know about green dragons. We're less talking about this in like frozen time.
Right.
So I mentioned the thing about them being master manipulators, which we have learned now firsthand. They do. I see here likes to eat flesh. That's good. Elf flesh specifically. Likes to play with prey. Wants to live eternally and typically envious. Are green dragons. There might be something we could use there. It's like maybe Was this story about the other dragon pure fiction, or was that actually a true story? Because I think all like people always make stuff like that up. Like I bet there is such a dragon that that riles him up. I bet it's envy, not just not this like I don't know, the paranoid facade he was putting on for us earlier. So, but before he devours us, I say, now hold on. Was what you said about Norm Fang? Was that the name? Was what you said about Norm Fang true?
The stories that I tell my food are riddled with deceit.
Okay.
Can I try something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Fang. Can I call you Mr. Fang?
No.
Mr. Fang.
My food does not address me at all.
Okay. You and I both come from the same draconic gods. We are brethren in this world. We are very similar is the point I'm getting at here. Would you eat one of your own kind?
You fool. You think I truly believe any of that garbage that I fed you earlier? You are merely food like the rest of your friends.
So you're a cannibal is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Hey, look, I call them like I see them.
I'm just hungry. I just want to eat all of you because I'm hungry. It has nothing to do with being a...
You know what? Hang on. I'm poking holes in your theory here. This isn't right because you've got plenty of bodies around here to eat.
Yeah. If you were so hungry, why didn't you just take some of the dragon cultists? Like, why are you so interested in eating us? Like, why the long con here when you could have just eaten us at any time?
Tell us why.
Too many questions for the dragon. King of the dragons. I am the king of the dragons. I cannot be questioned.
I mean,
like
if you're the king of the dragons, the questions are even more important. Like, you got to be held accountable, man. You're a leader of dragons.
Should it be easier for you to get bodies?
I have a question. Are there any other dragons that do not, as we do, believe that you're the king of the dragons? Because we could be made useful in convincing those people.
They need
showing
not
them
convince.
light.
They do need to be convinced of my awesome powers.
I hear you can rise sea levels and start volcanoes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. People need to know that.
Quite
Right.
powerful indeed.
So we here's a proposal. We walk out of here with our armor, if you would please. We present ourselves to one of these ignorant dragons as one who survived your wrath, and use that as a cover to take that dragon down from the inside. You get to say that you took this powerful rival down. And when that powerful rival falls, all the other ones will fall in line. And soon everyone will know, like we do, that you're the king of the dragons. There won't be anyone there to challenge your power. We're good at infiltrating these sort of draconic organizations. You already saw us do it one time. We have experience. We are more useful to you in this capacity than we are in your illustrious tummy.
No.
Okay.
You notice after all of this time talking, the candles around Venom Fang have dimmed. The wicks have burned out, and several of the flames have gone off. making half of the room dark and half of the room still illuminated. Venom Fang immediately scurries over to the illuminated side of the room.
It's the illuminated side.
The side that's still lit with the candles.
What if Venom Fang is an illusion?
I was gonna go with he's just scared of the dark, and that's why he was hiding in the dark when we showed up.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, but all right. Then let's go with the theory he's an illusion. It's a great theory. Okay.
I grow hungry.
What I think is, just to get to the action part here, what is clear is that we want as few of those candles on as possible.
I think, yeah.
He does seem to like the candles.
What we're being led towards, yes.
Yeah, so let's blow those bad boys out or something. Does anyone have a more efficient means of doing this than blowing them out? I can run really fast though.
do some flash stuff where you like zip around and create.
Is there a chandelier?
There is.
What's the primary way the room is lit?
There's a chandelier above the center of the room.
Fuck yeah.
And there are approximately we'll say 12 candles. So on one side of the wall there are 3 sets of 2 candles side by side on each pillar. And that's for the left wall, the right wall, and the section in the back. So there are 2, 4, 6. Actually, that would mean there are 18 candles.
These are just like affixed to the wall.
You notice, however, that the chandelier is not lit.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
good.
hanging on the ceiling immediately above where Venom Fang is seated at the pillar.
Okay.
Ceiling is approximately 40 feet from the ground.
And I assume the chandelier is one would need to be able to light the chandelier, so there has to be a pulley system where you can pull it down.
No, the chandelier.
He's a dragon. He just blows on it.
But this wasn't originally built for dragons.
You don't know that. No. Here we go. Can I suggest something?
Yeah.
I think Colby and I should each take a side of the room, and we say go, and we run down and we blow all the candles out, and then Dan uses his night vision to shoot the rope holding up the chandelier, which falls on the dragon, and we run.
I don't think that chandelier is nearly big enough to have any effect on this dragon.
No, it just needs to daze him just for a minute, long enough for us to not fall down the stairs. I'm just saying, that's just my idea. Listen, we're no bad ideas in brainstorming.
I'm also the least likely to die should this dragon try to attack me than the rest of you, so me as the distraction is probably a good idea. Plus, he really likes elf flesh, so he'd probably only go after me anyways. That's probably the best point. And I'm really fast, so I'll do the Longstrider thing. Maybe I can just, try to lead him around in a circle, have him chase his own tail. Okay, that's what we'll do.
Okay. All right, are you
Colby.
ready?
Or a dragon.
What do I do?
I don't know. Is this still, a combat?
Yeah, you guys are still in combat.
All right,
Okay.
well...
I think it's...
We're waiting for the dragon to take its... Okay.
No, it's Dan's turn. If Colby did Colby take his turn? If we're still going by the initiative, I just thought we just say go and we all just run and do something.
No, you can't. We're in combat. It's turn-based.
You
This
can
is
just
a
leave
turn-based game.
combat.
How long have you been playing Dungeons and Dragons?
We did it in Afghanistan. I don't know why we
You
can't do it
just
here.
leave combat.
You
This
can.
is not. It's not Pokemon where you can click run. You can, but that's not to say that the dragon.
All right. I think we've established that we still have to take turns. Now let's start taking the turns.
All right, Dan, it's your turn.
That's my turn? Okay. I am going to... So I'm going to turn on this long strider spell that I have. It gives me a plus 10 feet enhancement bonus to my base speed, which I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, it's faster now. I guess I'll. So do you want me to shoot this thing, Sean? The chandelier?
Well, that was my idea.
All right, and then with my dark vision, I'm gonna go try to take aim at this chandelier with my arrow and try to hit it. All right, here goes nothing, guys. Natural 20.
Whoa! Apple glides through the night.
It's true.
Total of 25.
It is true. It hits the chandelier. The chandelier teeters on one side, teeters back toward the other side, and kind of wobbles. It looks as if it's very, very heavily damaged, but it's still up, attached to the ceiling.
So whose turn is it now?
It is mine.
Even with 19 damage that I just rolled?
Even with 19 damage.
That's a
It's
strong
Still
chandelier.
tethered on there, but it did take some damage, so it's weaker than it was before. It's wobbling.
All right. I literally gave it the best shot I could, so...
Couldn't have been better.
How old is this dragon?
Greater than 30
Why do you
years.
ask?
We have.
I listen. I definitely didn't Google stats about dragons in D&D, so so that's got nothing to do with it. How old is this dragon?
Well, you should know based on your conversations with him.
Yeah,
He
but,
dropped a couple of
I
hints.
have written down he's greater than 30 years old from our conversation with the druid guy. I don't know
Greater
why.
than 30? That's
Yeah.
not very old. He's
I-
clearly
I-
much older given how big he is. Right?
I'm just gonna go with adult.
Okay. That seems safe.
Wow, this is there's some very disturbing numbers on this sheet.
Yes.
Very disturbing number.
Really disturbing. Incredibly, this is not good. All right, so it's my turn.
Better think of something quick.
Yes. So for my turn, I run towards the candles. Is that my whole turn? Can I do anything else?
Which candles?
The one on
Right side of the room or the left side of the room?
right side of the room.
Okay. Yeah, you run toward him. That's it. That's your turn.
But then I use my action surge for
Okay.
a bonus action, and I blow
Okay.
out all the candles.
What? The candles are approximately, we'll say 12 feet. No, we'll say 20 feet. They're halfway. They're halfway between the ground and the ceiling. So they're 20 feet.
Well, hang on,
Oh.
you didn't tell me that. Wait, hold
You can't
up.
even reach the candles.
Hold up.
You can't even reach the candles
All
right now.
You know what? Then I am. Hang on. Let's do this over again.
Okay.
I'm getting pissed off because this is really fucking ridiculous. So I'm getting annoyed. So I take my great axe and I run at the
Okay.
dragon with my great axe.
Oh, okay.
I'm done. This
All right.
this is stupid.
He's on the top of a giant pillar. You can't reach him right now.
Oh, that's right. Climb the pillar. Okay. You know what? Now I'm really doubly annoyed.
Top pillar down.
I turn and I run towards the stairs.
Okay.
And I run down the stairs and I go to fucking leave. I'm done. I'm out of here. How far can I get on a single turn?
You can get to the door.
Okay, I use my action surge to open the door and go through it. And I'm done. And I'm out. And I'm halfway down the stairs.
Guys, it's just Dan and Colby.
I don't care. I'm so over it. I'm done.
All right.
I'm done. And it is now the dragon's turn.
You made it to the other side of the door, so you're no longer in the room.
Yep.
You're on the stairs.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now it's Colby's.
No, it's dragon's turn.
Oh, Dragon's turn. What did Colby do? Oh, he put his armor back on, right?
I didn't do anything.
Well, you were supposed to go before Dan. I thought you went.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, then you can have your turn back.
Now he, yeah.
Okay. So I could do two things. I could follow Sean's lead. Or I can use my mage hand cantrip to extinguish some candles.
That would have been a
You
good
know,
idea.
if you could do that away from the door, like if you could maneuver him into such a way that he's now like cut off from getting to the door, that would be great.
Yeah, Matt.
But
What
you
are
can do whatever you want.
I think that's a good idea though. Like, what are the candle? How are the candles looking in relation to like where the door is?
The candles line the left and right sides of the interior of this tower. And the tower itself, the top of the tower itself is like a circle. So the door, you guys are in the very middle of the room. That's where the dragon got you. He brought you guys to the middle of the room, furthest point away. So the candles are kind of like on the right side. You have a bunch of treasure like all over the place in the middle of the room, basically.
So the candles are on the right side.
Right side and the left side. There are 6 candles in total. 2, 4, 6. Yes. Like 2 sets of 2 candles on each pillar. There are 3 pillars. I don't know why there would be pillars.
This is like Architectural Digest.
Yeah, exactly. And a flying buttress as well. All right, we'll say that there are 6. We'll make it simple.
You could use a flying buttress right now.
There are 8 candles in total. 4 on each wall.
Okay. And then that goes around the entire circle.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, some of them went out, though, right?
Yes. The ones on the left side of the room went out. And that's when the
4
dragon
of them? So there are
shuffled
4 more?
the right side.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cast my mage hand, and I'm going to extinguish the candles on the like right side closest to the door. Okay. And I don't know how far apart they are, so you'll have to help me. I'll extinguish at least one of them.
Do you know the approximate range of mage hand? Like where?
I mean, it can be within. I can cast it within 30 feet of me.
You should get 2 of the 4 remaining candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll extinguish 2 of the candles,
All right.
and I will use my cunning action to retreat back towards the door.
Okay. So 2 candles out. So all right. Okay.
So now it's Mr. Dragon's turn.
Okay. So then where is Dan positioned right now?
I'm right where I was.
Still in the middle of the room, yeah.
Right. So the dragon can't see Colby, obviously can't see Sean anymore because you guys are ensconced in darkness, which you probably picked up on that the dragon does not like. So he's going to go for Dan, who's right in front of him, and he is going to use his poison breath.
That sounds dangerous.
Fantastic.
Gotta get that guy some Listerine or something.
Okay, so the poison breath covers a 30-foot cone. Each creature in the cone must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Ready? Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no bueno. 8.
8 total?
8 total.
Okay. You take 42 damage, Dan.
I'm dead.
Oh, you are?
Skin just melts right off of Dan, leaving only his bones.
Wow. You think we can bring him back? You think we can save him?
Use a phoenix down, quick.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what that is.
It's revive.
Oh.
It's Colby's turn, so
Is Dan like super dead, like dead
He's
as
dead.
you can be?
I don't remember how death works. Well, I'll look it up because I don't have anything else to do.
For the purposes of this battle, he is dead. Do you still think me an illusion, adventurers?
I guess not. I mean, it's unclear whether an illusion could poison breath someone, so
Dan, what's
maybe
your-
you're an illusion.
Dan, what's your hit point maximum?
33.
And because it says here, instant death. Massive damage can kill you instantly. When damage reduces you to 0 hit points and there is damage remaining, you die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum.
That is not true. So
Dan's not dead
I'm not
yet.
instantly dead. I'm just
Incapacitated.
All right. He's just dead, but not instantly dead.
Yes, and we'll start the death saving throws if it ends up getting back to him.
Oh, that's right.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Except
Yeah.
we all might die by then, so who knows. So go ahead, Colby.
Well, I could cast another mage hand and extinguish the rest of the candles. And then try and save Dan. I'd have to go over there though and like dump a healing potion down his throat because I don't have a cure wounds or anything like that.
You just fuck that. Just drag me out of there. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Should I extinguish all of the candles, or I mean, I guess if he could see Dan with 2 of them lit, he can probably see me over there with 1 of them lit. All right. That's what I'm going to do. Seem reasonable? All right. I'm going to mage hand extinguish the 2 candles and cunning action over to Dan. So
Okay.
I'm in the middle of the room with Dan.
In the
It
dark.
is dark.
And it's dark. You have extinguished the candles.
Correct. And now it's Sean's turn, I
Yes,
guess.
'cause
Or
Dan's down
Dan's turn to... Well, does Dan have to saving throw
oh
or
yeah.
something?
Yeah,
How does this work again?
you roll it.
D20.
You roll D20. If your roll is 10 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail.
How many do I need to fail? Like,
It's 3. So on your third success, you become stable, and on your third failure, you die.
right,
they-
17.
They don't need to be consecutive, so keep track of both until you collect 3 of a kind.
Oh, sounds like a fun game.
The number
That's confusing.
the number of both is reset to 0 when you regain any hit points or become stable.
All right. It's 1 success.
Okay. And then it would be my turn. I'm on the other side of the... Sean stands on the other side of the door, regretting being such a coward about running away, while the other 2 fought valiantly because he had nothing to add. I have no idea what to do. Because at best, I would use my turn just re-entering the room.
Do you have any healing spells, Sean?
I have healing potions, yeah.
Oh, healing potions. I have a healing potion too.
Yeah, I have 2 of
That's
them.
fine. That's all I need
Um,
to not die.
but I'm
As
just,
soon as I have that, I'm guaranteed to not die until something kills me again.
I think I'm just gonna pass on my turn. I mean,
You don't
honestly,
even
what
wanna,
is me
like,
coming
come
into
the door and see, like, what if we need help? Just gonna leave
I'm just
us
putting
there.
myself in
He's gonna-
danger. I want to know what the dragon's gonna do now that there's no light. We don't
Alright.
know. He could just quit on us.
Well, why don't you retreat further if you're worried about getting killed? Like we're giving you it, we're sacrificing ourselves so you don't have to get get
All right, here we go.
scraped up.
Sean cracks the door open and looks in. You guys okay? Yeah? All right, you look good. Keep going. I'm here if you need anything, and then closes the door. End of turn. It's Dragon's turn.
All right.
So as soon as the lights go out, the dragon turns quickly to notice that all of the lights in the room have gone out, and his pedestal wobbles ever so slightly, and it's just enough to bring his weight over. The pedestal crashes to the ground. The dragon crashes to the ground as well. The shaking the tremors due to the dragon falling off the pedestal cause the chandelier to collapse on top of the dragon. The entire floor of treasure and everybody falls 40 feet to the ground, and everybody takes 6 health point damages, except for Dan.
Well, actually, it does impact Dan because if you take any damage while you have 0 hit points, you suffer a death saving throw failure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm at
Alright,
1-1, so I still have 2 turns before I die for sure. Or the 2 turns before I die.
All right. Did the dragon die?
No, he just he took some damage. He took 6 damage. I got to record
well, that's
that.
nothing.
I feel like
Well,
a
it
larger
could be
being
something.
would take more damage. What if
And he
he
fell
only
to
has like
200
2 hit
damage.
points? Yeah.
He's incapacitated though. He's not dead, but he's having trouble getting up. His hoards of treasure are consuming him and
Oh,
burying
the irony.
He's now buried. There's something to be said there.
It is Colby's turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to am I close to Dan now that we've like tumbled? We're surrounded by debris.
You guys all wound up, including Sean, who also fell when the floor collapsed because the front part of the stairs collapsed as well. You guys wound up all together. You guys are now all together immediately across from the dragon in the bottom cabin part of this tower.
Okay. And where are we in relation to the door?
You guys are actually on the opposite side. The dragon is blocking the door.
Sweet.
But he's incapacitated.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give Dan my healing potion. It's like pour it in his mouth and like massage his throat till he swallows it. Whatever you have to do.
That's so noble of you. Creepy and noble.
That's very specific, Colby.
I was just
Have you
thinking
ever
about
been
like a
to
cat.
a healing potion involuntarily in the past?
No, but they're like that's what you do with cats to get them to take their to swallow their medicine while you're like holding their mouth closed so they don't spit it out.
Ouch.
Sure. Okay.
All right, so Dan took his healing potion. That brings him back from the dead, I think. Right?
Well, he gets 2d4 plus 2 for the potion of healing, and that makes him. Let me see. Yeah, no, that brings him back.
Okay.
And then you get you start from 0, and then like I said, it's the 2d4 plus 2 from the healing potion.
All right. So Dan's back. Whoa.
Okay.
Back. All right, whose turn is
And
it?
it's Dan's turn.
All right.
Is my spell still active on myself?
Your spell?
Yeah, my Longstrider spell. So I can get the hell out of dodge. I bet it's not.
No, it's not. It's no longer effective.
Colby, what's our current strategy? You seem to, well, is it still, I'm guessing it's no longer dark?
That was a question for you, Matt.
Oh, what? I thought it was a question for Colby. What was your question?
Is it no longer dark? Has this darkness thing left us now?
It's still dark. That is a good question. It's still dark because the candles were never re-extinguished. I mean, re-extinguished.
Reignited.
Reignited. That's what I'm looking for. The candles were not reignited, so it's still dark in this cavern.
So I mean, we could try and like run away around him, or we could try and perceive some other way to get out of here, or we could try and like,
is he between us and the door? Oh,
that's
I don't
what
think
Matt
that's
said.
gonna happen.
Yeah, but he said he's incapacitated by his wealth.
He's the gold all kind of piled on top of him, and in a very ironic way, he is drowning in his own material possessions.
Let that be a lesson too.
It's very Kerouac.
Okay, well, what do you want to do? Do we want to just run? I think that's our only option.
Yeah.
Unless, like, did we get the sense that he can't see in the dark?
It's unclear. He just kind of freaked out and fell through the floor, so we don't exactly know how he's behaving in the dark.
Yeah.
We can try escaping. Again, I don't know what else we can do other than try and kill him while he's down, but that seems like a bad idea, so.
Yeah. Alright, so I cast Longstrider again, and I just book it. So I can move whatever. What's a person's base speed?
I think it's on your sheet. It's like armor class, initiative, and speed. It's in
so I can get 45 feet out of here. So I just I wake up, I look around, and I run towards the door. I guess, right?
How far is the door?
The door is only about. It's still only 20 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Great. Yeah, I'm out the door. Like, you all can stay if you want, but
No. Well, listen. Next is. Well, wait. What'd Colby do for his turn?
I healed Dan.
Oh, that's right.
Heal Dan.
Yes,
Heal
thank
Dan.
you. No, I remember. It's my turn, and
Oh my god, we forgot about Danther.
Whoa.
He's been
he
parked
die?
out front.
yeah.
He left Danther parked out.
Like outside. Like tying a dog outside a convenience store. You just
Valeted
leave it
him
there.
The cultists
They
wouldn't
don't
have taken
pass front,
kindly
guys.
Yeah.
to a
Okay.
Danther.
But that is a fair point.
I was thinking about Danther as I was trying to come up with ways to get out of that situation, but there's nothing Danther could have done.
Danther.
So, since it's my turn, I am going to operate on the assumption that the dragon will continue to either be incapacitated or will have to use its next turn to continue to be incapacitated, and therefore I reach over into the pile of rubble and grab my armor because I'm a
Clever.
cheapskate. So that is how I use my turn, and now it is the dragon's turn.
The dragon seems to have found his footing. He gets back on his feet and he looks around the room, and it's very clear that he's distressed and distraught, and he can't see anybody. Where have you gone, fools? Show yourselves. Have you any courage? Show yourselves to me this instant. I will find you, or I will burn the room down.
Okay. It's Colby's turn.
That's his turn.
I think I might just leave my armor since
Fair.
since it only gives me one extra point, and just run out the door.
Okay. You're gone.
Technically, it's Dan's turn. I don't know, Dan, if being outside the door you'd wish to do anything.
I could shoot into the door.
The dragon runs a perception check to try to identify the source of the noise scurrying across the floor. However, he lunges at a pile of gold immediately to his right, only to find that it is just that, a pile of gold. Also, there was a sword hanging in the pile of gold that pierces him and gives him 4 damage.
Yeah. Does he look wounded at all from that 4 damage?
A little bit.
This is very
Yeah.
this is very Home Alone slapstick.
Yeah. I didn't
Waiting for
think
the
so.
paint can to swing in. All right, Dan. Anything you wish to do?
No, I could drink a healing potion.
Guess might as well. What is that? 2d4?
+2.
2d4 plus 2. That's a good start. 4, 5, 7. So how much did I get back before? I didn't even write it down.
I
Does
don't
anyone
remember.
You got
6?
6 back. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so I'm at 13.
So then for my turn, I also run to the door with my armor in hand.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Wait, did we skip me?
No, you use your turn to run out the door.
Oh right, I forgot.
Yeah, you succeeded. That was in the dragon's turn. He was just trying to perceive you as you ran. Oh. Okay. The dragon attempts to perceive Sean as he runs out the door. And he finds him. He locks onto Sean. I was just comparing your stats.
This is gonna hurt.
He has very good perception. He just failed maximally when he tried to identify Colby. That's why he got some damage. But he found Sean, and he's going to use his...
Open a can of whoop ass all over, yeah.
He lunges, and he uses his bite. Tries to bite Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. So that will be run your he rolled a 21.
Oh, come on. You suck. All right, man. It succeeds.
Yes, it
He
does.
bites me.
He bites you and he gives you a
How many tens?
11 attack.
11 damage, that's it?
11 damage. Yep. 11.
He hasn't been to the dentist in a while.
The bite did
What happens
11.
when all you eat is gold?
A lot of gums, you know.
It's all gums. All right, hey, that's...
Sean, were you weakened at all in the fight with the dragon?
No, I wasn't. Because you remember the cultists refused to attack me because I was...
Oh, that's right, because you were Dragonborn.
Yes, because I'm a god in their eyes. Yeah, so no, I'm feeling fine. That's
So you should be at 17.
some minor bruising. I should no, I'm because I have 31 hit points.
Oh, this is outdated then.
Yes.
Oh, this is your old character.
Yeah, I don't know why I have my old sheet.
Okay.
No,
How much do you have?
I'm at 21. I have 31 to start. I'm at 21. Wait,
I
how
got
many
you.
did you say? 11 or 10?
11. That's 11
Okay, then I
damage.
have 20.
20?
Okay.
All right.
But so I didn't succeed in leaving, or did I?
No, he bit you.
Uh,
He bit you and you fell against the wall.
Awesome.
So where is
Missing
Sean
the door.
close to the door? He's
Yes.
next to the door.
The bite pushed him to the wall right next to the door.
Okay.
So he can leave on the next turn.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, on the conclusion of his turn, it's now Colby's turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna use one of my other cantrips, Minor Illusion, and I can use that to create a sound. And so at the other side of the room, I sort of assume this is a 30-foot radius one. I don't know. I guess I can look that up right now. But my plan is to create the sound of my voice like, hey, I bet you can't catch me on the opposite side of the room to distract
Okay.
the dragon.
But make sure you include the opposite side of the room bit at the end.
Yes, opposite, as far away from
I'm on the
Sean and the
opposite
door
side
as
of the-
possible.
Look at me, I'm over here.
Yeah.
All right.
In fact, like in the wall. So, you know, in the hopes that he will run into the wall in the best possible outcome of this scenario. But the also beneficial outcome is that he's just away from Sean.
I like that.
All right, so
Minor Illusion, yeah, 30 feet.
So you cast Minor Illusion. The dragon turns to look at the wall on the opposite side of the room, thus distracting him from killing Sean for the moment. He runs over to go and investigate the source of the noise. So you got him to the other side of the room.
All right, it's Dan's turn.
So that thing is like fully distracted.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
on the opposite side of the room now.
Okay. I'm just thinking. All right. Yeah, I guess I do nothing. I only have one health potion left, so I don't want to drink that one also. Yeah. I have my bow just in case I need to distract the dragon again. But I do nothing. I stand right outside the door.
Still outside the door. Now it's the dragon's turn.
No, it's my turn.
Sean's turn.
And I get the hell out of there.
Out of there. Sean, you notice that you turn and the door is jammed. You can't unlock it. You
Okay.
gotta succeed on a strength check.
All right.
Kick the door.
This is, I'm willing to give you some flexibility, but
Seems
come
like
on.
the door is
I don't
jammed.
know, man.
This is a
I
crocka.
think this is
Hit it
karmic
pretty hard.
retribution for
For cowardly,
the epic for bailing out on us. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, strength check is. How about a 23? Is that strong enough to get
Wow.
through the door? No, actually,
Smash that door right down.
Yep.
Yeah, that door goes down. You
Yay.
fly out that door, and you slam it behind you. And now what do you guys do?
Run.
Well, I guess it's. I mean, technically, it's the dragon's turn if we're still fighting. Do we
The
consider the
dragon
fact that all
is
of us?
looking around the room. He can't seem to find you guys.
We run, I guess. We
Guys
get-
escape.
Should we like bar the door or something?
should we light the building on
Clearly
fire or
doesn't
something?
want to leave. Yeah, with our lanterns or go get the cart. No, it clearly doesn't want to leave. It could walk through that wall if it wanted to. It doesn't want to. So, and there's no need to bar the door. I think we can just go. But I've been wrong almost every part of this so far, though. So maybe don't listen to me.
I don't know.
Is this door big enough for a dragon to get through?
He doesn't need to get. He
No,
doesn't
that's what I'm
walk
saying.
through
So
the
then
wall.
but that's what I'm saying. So then why bother with the
Yeah.
door?
All right. Let's just get out of Dodge. Should we go see the druid guy? Maybe he can protect us from the big scary dragon.
Well,
Probably this seems the only thing. Like the only thing we have within like a reasonable walking distance that could help us.
but we're out of time.
Oh
I know.
Wait. Just before you leave the castle grounds, the tower grounds, the sky opens up, or so it seems. In fact, it is the ceiling of the tower that is now smashed and open wide. The dragon flies out of the tower and towards the town.
Wow. Wow.
Basically the end of the hop.
This is gonna
First
suck.
one. For the second
Well,
one.
the good news is we can go back into the tower and get our armor.
And that
And all
mystery
this gold.
vial of flying potion.
And all the
Maybe.
gold.
And well, that too.
This
That's-
dragon thinks that we're about to save the town. Doesn't know us as well as
No.
it thinks it does.
Yeah, he thought you guys were a bunch of heroes.
Boy, was he
Yeah,
wrong.
clearly not Sean.
Nope. I really embarrassed myself today. That was not one of my
I don't
finest.
think that was as embarrassing as the time you killed Colby.
That was bad.
Yeah, that was great.
no, but what's really annoying is my character's backstory is that his tribe was killed because he wasn't brave enough to save them, and that's why he's a hero now.
You basically
I just made the same mistake again. I've learned nothing.
Amazing.
Shame on me.
Maybe the third time.
While I stood my ground and took the
You did
acid
great.
breath to the face.
You're
Poison.
I think I just figured I almost died enough that I said
Yeah.
Dan's got this one. He doesn't need me for this. Very good. Well, you'll just have to come back next time and find out what happens, because I think if you think this was exciting, and it was, I mean, come on, who knows what's going to happen next? We've got this time we defended a small tower. Next time a whole town. Who knows? But the best way you can check it out is
Probably.
at GameNights.tv, our website. Go there, get every episode, past, present, and future, in audio and video, right on the webpage. Of course, if you click the big green subscribe button, you'll see all the places you can subscribe and get the show on a regular basis. Places like SoundCloud, Google Play Music, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, via RSS and most major podcasting apps, on YouTube. You can also on Twitter, Facebook, twitch.tv/GameNights TV. Gosh, I think that's just about all the places. So you can check that out. We will be back next time with more continuing adventures in the exciting town of Thunder Tree. On behalf of Dungeon Master Matt, Colby, Dan, and of course myself, I thank all of you for joining us and say with complete honesty that we cannot wait to have you back next time for even more exciting Dungeons & Dragons adventure. But until then, we remind you, please come back. That's all I got. I have yet to come up,
Beware of dragons.
Well, because at the end of the other shows, I can be like, and remember, don't panic, and it's a good ending, and you can on up for debate, be like, and now we're done with the debate. I have yet to come up with a clever way to end. This is let's turn off the lights on game nights.
It's game. Come up with a different rhyme every time.
Come up with a different rhyme every time. Yes, exactly. I like it.
No need to fight. It's game night.
It's game. All right. How about this one?
The end is in sight. It's game night.
Except it makes it sound like we're terrible. Well, like the end's finally in sight.
It's
almost over. I think I'm just gonna end it by saying goodnight, and that I'll work on something for next week. How's that?
All right.
Good.
All right.